I'm Pastor George Borkard, and this is another Higher Things video short. You didn't choose me, I chose you. That's the subject of today's Higher Things video short. 3-year lectionary Saturday gives us a shot to look at you didn't choose me, I chose you. And I appointed you to bear fruit and that your fruit would remain. What's the fruit? What's the choosing? Well, first of all, to any of our friends who tell us that they decided for Jesus, we must tell them, well, first Jesus decided for you. If you believe that you chose Jesus for yourself, then you must admit that Jesus chose you first. In fact, the verb is a middle, which means you didn't choose for yourself, Jesus. He chose for himself you. And there's the gospel. While we are yet sinners, Christ died for us. While we're enemies of God, He gives his life for us. And he calls us by the gospel and he enlightens us with his gifts. That's the Spirit's work. And so that we believe is all grace. Just like that we're saved is all grace. We don't choose God for ourselves and he chooses us. And he doesn't choose us in order simply to save us. So much of our thoughts about salvation is so self-centered, like God is going to grab us by the belt buckle and by the shirt and throw us into heaven all by ourselves, and that's all he cares about. He chooses us to bear fruit to one another, and that fruit would remain, and the fruit is love. We live in Christ by faith and in our neighbor by love. And so we're saved. We're chosen for himself, not simply to save us from sin, death, and the power of the devil. That's a good thing. But more than that, we're saved so that we might love others as he has loved us with the love that he has given to us. And so we're not saved just for our sake, just as we don't choose God for ourselves. He chose us, and he chose us in a better and more gospel-y way than we could ever fathom. He chose us to save us to love others. Think about that. We're saved in order to love others. We're forgiven in order to forgive others. We're mercied in order to mercy others. Can you beat that? The Christian faith isn't about you. It's about your neighbor. Your being saved isn't about you. It's about your neighbor being saved. Your being chosen for himself isn't about you alone. It's so that God in Christ could reconcile the world to himself in the love that you give for those around you. And chosen isn't that you make some sort of decision for Christ. Chosen for himself is at the baptismal font. This is watery, wet, dripping water. He chose you at the baptismal font, and he chose you for the sake of loving others. Oh, what gospel! Not bad. 3-year lectionary Saturday. I'm Pastor George Borkard, and this is another Higher Things video short.